What is up, friends? We are streaming, and I'm going to talk about, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my GitHub repos, and we're going to rename master to main for reasons that I'm not going to get into because sometimes people can be weird about that. But I'm going to, and it's going to be great. And we're going to use Cypress to do this automatically because GitHub just added a new UI feature for this. And there's, as far as I'm aware, there's no API for this. So we have to go the Cypress route. And let me just grab this URL here really quick and send it to my friends on Discord. And let me share my screen. Shared. Okay, so yeah, this is where we're going to do chatting and stuff. So if you wanted to talk about things or see links that I share or whatever, then that's where that's going to happen. I totally ignore this. So feel free if you want to chat amongst yourselves or whatever, but I'm not going to be watching that. I am on here. So yeah, this is the new feature that they added, the ability to rename a branch. And if you rename the master branch, then it will update a bunch of stuff for you. So I actually, let me just see really quick because I shared a specific article that I wanted to look. Oh no, this wasn't it. Here, let me find it. It wasn't too long ago that I shared this. But I guess I'm on Twitter quite a lot. Because there was a specific article. Here we go. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, so here I'll share this with the Discord. Right here. And I'm actually going to pin this. Oh yeah, pin it. Okay. So yeah, this like updates a whole bunch of stuff when you rename the master or the default branch from master to main. And so yeah, you can now rename any branch. Okay. And okay, yeah. See, rename a branch, which is where we're at here. So what we're going to need our Cypress thing to do is I'll give it a big array. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have it go to my GitHub profile. That's where it's going to start. And then we can have it go to the repositories. I've got 621 of these. I don't know if I really care to have it do every one of these. Certainly not any of the archived ones. I don't want to really touch those. But yeah, let's see. We just want to do the sources. So I have 285 repositories where I created the repository. So that 621, I think is what it said. That number included my forks and stuff, which is actually, that's a much bigger difference than I expected. I thought I didn't have that many forks, but I guess I do. So yeah, anyway, we probably only want public. I wonder if I can do both public and sources. I guess it doesn't make a difference. 285 and 610. Yeah, because that includes
I have a
forks.
question for you, Ken.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that label thing magic that I was talking about with Cypress, and I switched to doing it with OctaKit.
Yeah, there's no API. You missed that when I said this at the beginning. There's no API for this, as far as I know. Yeah, so that's why I'm just, and besides, even if there was one, I think it'd be fun to just use Cypress for this. So we're
That's why
gonna.
I'm here. I was like, that sounds wacky. I should be there.
Yeah, so I think this will be fun. Now there's probably an easier way for me to get a list of all of my repos. Let's see. I think I've got the GitHub thing here. So I wonder if I can list all of, yeah, list all GitHub repos under a user. Yeah, here we could probably just go with this API, do a get on this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think there's like a GitHub REST thing for that.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
Yep.
Look at all those repos. Except this probably includes forks and stuff. Fork. True. Yeah. So maybe it'd be better if I use the GraphQL endpoint. Here we go. Nice. Because I don't need forks. Sign in with GitHub. Yeah, okay, good. I didn't want it to show anything. Okay, cool. So let's run that. Let's give it org name Kent C. Dodds. I am an org. What? All right, whatever. Oh, that's not a variable. That's why. All right, whatever. Nope. Maybe it's because I'm not technically an organization user. There we go. Wonder if we can just do the same thing, user. There we go. And let's do not first 100. Missing pagination boundaries. Okay, fine. First 500 then. Rats. Fine. Well, that's not gonna help. Hold on a second. Gatsby, that one's definitely a fork. So what is this is fork thing supposed to be about?
Like maybe it's like, is someone else forked your stuff?
I don't know. That's weird.
I don't know, that still wouldn't make sense because like some of the like downshift has been forked like a bajillion times.
Yeah. And downshift isn't even yeah. Yeah, this is fork doesn't seem to be working. And besides, I need to get all of them, not just the first 100. So that's whack.
I mean, you could look at the schema instead of copy and pasting Stack Overflow.
I could. Oh, that's what I was doing right here. So I've got my repositories and I'm trying to see what other things I can do in here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I've got the after 100. Oops. So then I can do some pagination here. What? Oh, that must be a date or something.
Maybe what's...
Oh, I have to give it the cursor.
The name of the last repo.
The name of the what?
The last repo that you have in the first page, I think.
Well, here it says come after the specified cursor. And then I get an end cursor here. So
Yeah.
if I give this one, then I should get new ones. Yep. So that's what that's all about. So that may be, but it's still giving me a bunch of forks. If non-null, filters repositories according to whether they are forks of another repository. Yeah, that doesn't work. This is busted or something.
I mean, is there anything in their documentation here, like the, I don't know, resource limitations or something?
Maybe. Let me see. I wonder. Name. Oh wait, no, this is order by. No, I don't want order by. I want a filter.
I mean, I'm all about the brute force in it. That's
Huh. Now that's interesting. So it's claiming that this Gatsby repo is not a fork, but it 100% is. I did not create Gatsby. It is forked from this. I wonder if the REST API has this ability type. Here we go. Sources. Okay, so let's try this then. Type sources. Okay, Gatsby's not on here. That makes sense. Okay, cool. And how many? Yeah, this is, looks like it's not all of them, I think. Probably not.
Back to REST, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if I do. Paste that in, X length. What? Only 30? Maybe that's the default per page. I think this is probably the way we're going to go. We'll just hack it together a little bit. So yeah, per page is 100 because that's the max. And then we'll just do this a couple times. Page.
I love this. This is literally what I've been slamming my head against the wall for the last 2 days over.
What is?
It's just GitHub APIs.
Oh, really? Oh. Well, there you go. Okay, cool. So we're going to just do this, and I'm going to curl this, and we'll put the results in my project. So here, let's do rename GitHub to main. That's what we'll call it. Curl this to page 1.json. Except, oh, I need to put that in quotes. Now let's open this on up and see what happened. Whoops. All right, there it is.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's do page 2. I think I only have 3 pages, so this shouldn't be too bad. And let's see if I have page 4. What does this give me back? Oh, I do have. What? This looks like that would be a fork. Yeah, gosh dang it. Fork, true, huh? All right, well, I'll just do my own filtering then, I guess. How many pages do I got here? 8? Okay, not 8, that's good. 6. Okay, 7, not 67, 7. Okay, so I don't have 8 pages. We'll just keep doing this. 3, 4. And then 5. And 6. And then 7. Okay, cool. And just in case, we'll do 8. And that should just be empty. All right, sweet. So now let's just do a little node script here. Yeah, go.js. Haha. Because it's Go, but it's not actually Go. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go yeah, page 1 JSON. Here, actually, let's just do this. We don't need it to be labeled. So we've got and actually we could probably just spread those because each of these is going to be an array. And then we've got 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then let's just double check 8 is empty. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now all the things is right here. All the things, let's just slice off the first 5 and log those. Okay, cool. So we've got them all in here. And now all I really care about is getting the HTML URL, I think. Or maybe the branches URL. Yeah, there we go. I want the branches HTML URL, actually. I don't think that's a thing, though. Yeah, I think it's just the HTML URL. And then I'll just add a /branch to that. So let's do map all the things. So branch, HTML, URL, branches. And we'll slice these too, because I don't need 800 of those things or however many that is. Okay, cool.
Did you
Oh, I need to filter out forks.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Whoops. Is fork? No. What is? Go away. Yeah, fork. Try that again. Okay, cool. 2015. I have a oh, huh, that's weird. Why is this mine? This is totally not mine. I'm just going to delete this one. Yeah.
What is that, like an archive?
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll archive it. It was for a conference that I went to, and it was like where you would upload your slides. I have no idea why it's not associated, because I made a PR to their thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused by that. But anyway, yeah, I wonder if there's a way to, here, let's find that 2015. No, really? There it is. I'm just going to manually delete this right now so I don't have to deal with it. There it goes. Okay. Anyway, I wonder if there is an archived or like some sort of archived. There we go. We want to get rid of anything that's archived and disabled. I don't know what that means, but we'll get rid of those too. So let's scooch this over. There, I guess we can do this. And not b.archived and not b.disabled. There we go. Cool. Great. So then, like part of me says, like, I don't care about things that are old, that like I haven't touched in 3 years and I don't expect I'll need to touch again. So part of me is like, why would I bother waiting for Cypress to go through all of these to update all those? So I'm going to filter out anything that's like pretty old. And maybe I can do those later once things are working. But let's see if there's like an updated at or something. Yeah, pushed at. What's the difference between updated at and pushed at? GitHub difference between updated at and pushed at.
The top tells you there.
Oh, I didn't even look.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see. So it's like it could be changes to the repository settings or something like that.
Yep.
Sure, we'll go with updated app, I guess. If I updated it recently, then that means I care about it. Okay, so then we'll say and update it. Whoops, updated at. We got to make a date out of that. New date is greater than new date minus 3 years. Okay, so then we've got 3 years is 1,000 milliseconds times 60 seconds times 60 minutes times 24 hours times 365 times 3.
I'm really
That'll
looking forward to the temporal API.
Yeah, that will be nice to learn how to use that and get something out of that. Okay, cool. So that didn't change anything, interestingly. So apparently this was updated within the last 3 years, but I don't think so. Advanced downshift updated at, where is it? Updated at 2020. That's interesting. What did I do to it? I have no idea. Here, let me pull this over here and I'll just take a look at the settings. Maybe I did something in the settings. Oh, I know. I'm guessing that I put the KCD edu tag on it or something. That's possible.
Yeah, tags would definitely do that.
I think I'm gonna do pushed. Yeah, we'll do pushed at, and we'll actually go with 4 years. No, 3 years is good enough. Yeah, pushed at. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ooh, this is not good. Some of these. No, it's probably okay. I was just thinking some of these I have like recorded videos of and stuff like that. But if I was using the main branch, then renaming it to main won't like make a difference. So yeah, that's fine. We're good. And then the next big challenge will be for any of these that are have like CI relying on master, the branch called master or something. So I'll probably be dealing with these problems forever. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So now I've got the slice of these things that I want. So we're gonna take desired brand or repos. We're actually gonna get rid of this right here. We'll just do the HTML URL here. And actually, I'm gonna just see if desired repos some let's see. Curious if any of these do not start with my org name, because if they don't, that would be weird. Throw new error. Oh no. And no, there we go. Okay, cool. So they all start with that, which means that I can be fine just saying name. Just grab its name. Okay, so then we're going to write this to the file system as a JSON file. We're going to write it to repos JSON. And we'll say, yeah, JSON stringify desired repos. Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll just stringify it. Nah.
Is there a benefit to using the write sync versus the FS promise library?
I pretty much always do sync if I can when I'm just scripting stuff, because then I don't have to worry about promises. So when you're just scripting stuff, like who cares about performance or whatever else? I don't care. So okay, here we go. We got our repos. Nice. And it looks like with all the filters that we've got and stuff, we've got 171, well, 170 repos that we're going to try. So the next thing is we're going to just init npm and then we'll install Cypress. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to need to have Cypress be authenticated. That will be tricky to get Cypress to authenticate to my GitHub without you all seeing my password. Cypress.
You could put it in a like .env file and then just not.
Yeah, I just wonder if there's a way to say like, I don't know, to skip the login part.
Well, maybe if like Cypress like uses your OAuth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's gonna think it's like GitHub's gonna think it's your computer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to sign into the GitHub UI without actually signing it into the GitHub UI. Here, let me go over here. I'm just gonna take a look at.
Sign in without signing in.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you can simulate it by sticking something in local storage or something like that. So let me just see what we've got.
Well,
I'm guessing they're probably using cookies.
Yeah, if all else fails, I would go with the suggestion I was gonna mention, which is you put your stuff in a .env file off screen, and then just use the process env, username, password, and have
Right.
Cypress.
Yeah. The biggest concern that I have, which maybe isn't a big deal, but is like when I start up Cypress, it's going to navigate to the login screen and it's going to type in my username and my password,
Right.
which should be shielded and everything. But if I like mistype, that would be stupid. I guess I can always reset my password pretty quick, so it's probably fine. But if they ask for a token, which they might, then that might make things kind of tricky. But I believe I can tell Cypress to pause, and then I could fill that in and then have it continue. Yeah, this might be kind of interesting. Let me just check on something here really quick. I do have the KCD bot, and I wonder if I could just give, I don't know if you can give a user access to all of your repos all at once. And then like remove that access or something. But whatever, we'll keep rolling and see what happens. If I have to repassword myself, then so be it. Here we go. No command found. Wait, what? I just installed Cypress. Oh, the command is actually Cypress, but I always have the script be Cy, and that's why I'm so confused. Okay. So verifying Cypress can run. It's always good. Does Cypress persist the login? No, it will not. It will not persist like cookies and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd have to log in every time I start. But I'm pretty sure that once I get it rolling, I'll just let it keep going. So I'm not super concerned about that, but I am just like a tiny bit concerned about it. It'll probably be fine. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the examples directory. And we'll go rename, .js. And let's do our little describe, rename all the things. and it, come on, should rename. Yeah, that's helpful. Visit github.com/login probably. All right, I wonder if I visit this page when I'm already logged in, what does it do? It just redirects me here. Okay. And, oh, you know what I'm gonna want? I'm definitely gonna want to have testing library Cypress. That'll make this way easier. So then let's come over to, whoops, support, and we'll import testing library Cypress. So then I can say find by label text. Boy, I should probably figure out how to get the autocomplete working. Okay, find by label text username and type in Kent C. Dodds. Okay, so here's where I've got to figure out how to do my password, but let's just do this really quick. Password, I'm guessing is what it is labeled, yep. Type whatever, let's just make sure that runs. Oh, open an IDE, fancy. Why, yes, I do use Visual Studio Code. There it is, that's nice. Find by label text, not a function. That's weird. Maybe I need to restart this. I wouldn't expect I would. Oh, actually, you know what? Add commands. That's what I need to do. So I forgot I need to do that. There we go. Should work now. What is that? Okay. I forgot to type login. Sweet. So now I need to actually do my real password, and you know what? It's going to show up my real password. So that's not great. I guess maybe I won't be able to live stream this. Or maybe, nope, I don't think I can. Well, hold on a second. What if I say sci.pause, and then I type it in myself from here. Let's just see what happens. So it's paused, and then I come over here and I just move it over, and I go grab it out of 1Password because I don't know my password. Stick it right there. Sign in. Okay, and it did not show my password in the logs, and now it's asking for the 6-digit code. And now it's waiting for the new page to load. And yeah, and then I can say resume. Boom, and it's done.
Nothing in the log still?
Yeah, I'm checking, but I don't see anything in there. So there's the pause. I filled in. It's a long password. Don't try to guess it. You will see the 6-digit code, but that is now expired. So, yeah. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That'll work. So we'll just go with that. So now once I get to this point, now I just need to say visit the first one. So let's grab all of our repos from repos.json. And yeah, we'll just iterate through each one of these. I bet that we could actually, let's see. Yeah, what we'll probably do, technically, okay, don't do this in real world, but I'm going to have this one it get me signed in, and then the rest of these are going to be individual that just goes to each repo. So I'm going to generate these it blocks. So I'll say repos, for each. repo, for of repo of repos. I need to get over this for each everything. If you're going to use a for each, then why don't you just use a for of? I don't understand it. You get more, you can do break, you know, and stuff, or continue if you need to. You can't do that with the for each. Anyway, sorry, somebody's chatting with me. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to say it should, here, let's say login should rename repo, or rename the default branch of repo. There you go. And actually, it just occurred to me that I think that these might have branch. Yeah, default branch. So I can filter this down further by saying, because I have some of my repos already have the default branch as main, is not equal to master. So let's run that again. Okay, and now, that's interesting. I still have the same number. I know that I've got some where it's already main. So like the bookshelf, that's already main. Oh, wait, actually, we want to also, this is not an and. Let's see. It's not a fork. Wait, we want to filter it out if it's not a fork and it's not archived and it's not disabled. Oh, there we go. Gotta know JavaScript. Here we go. Whoa, I need to do the opposite of the thing I just did. And it is master. There we go. Nice. Okay, so it should rename the default branch of this repo. And we're going to say visit https github.com/kentcdodds/repo/branches. Okay, cool. We're going to slice this to get the first one as we test some of this stuff out. So here, now it's paused. So I'm going to go over here and we're going to do this. I'm going to try and do this as little as possible. Okay, and play. Sweet. And it got me over to this page. But between every test, it clears out cookies and everything. So I'm not logged in anymore. So that's not going to work. If I need to pass multiple times, you're talking about, Peter, I'm guessing you're talking about like my password. I'd like to keep it out of my clipboard actually, just in case I accidentally paste something. So yeah, but thanks for trying to help speed things up. So let's just, what we'll do is we'll keep this all in the same test. Yeah. Yeah, it'll all be in the same test because that's, unless I think there may be a way to tell Cypress to not clear cookies. Prevent Cypress from clearing cookies between tests. Yeah, across tests. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to figure out which one of the cookies they're using. especially when I've got such a nice, easy workaround right here. So that's fine. Okay, so once we get to this page, let me come over here and do my thing. I shouldn't have to do this a whole lot. Once I get things rolling, then it should be pretty quick to do this. Okay, and then we play. Now we're going to visit over here. And yeah, so then we're going to look for default branch. Or maybe we should go to the all branches page. Branches all. Look for the thing that says default. Or maybe overview is okay. Look for default branch. Here, check this out. We can go to testingplayground.com. And we'll go to Chrome extension. Add this thing to Chrome. And now I can close that, open this up again, and we should have the testing playground right here. Okay, come on, come on. Why is that? That doesn't always work when I click on that button. I don't know why. Try it one more time. Okay, well, that doesn't work, but this should work. So I click on this, and then there should be a tab for the testing playground. Nope. Well, that's too bad. Maybe I had to like close the browser and open it again or something. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just do it manually ourselves. It's no big deal. So we're going to look for probably default branch right here. So the heading with the title of default branch. And then we'll look for within, or we'll look for the parent div maybe. The nice thing is we don't have to write this so it's maintainable because nobody needs to maintain this. Yeah, so we could look for the closest box, or we could look for the label of default. Because what we're looking for ultimately is this button, or this, is it a details? Interesting. Oh, rename default. There we go. Nice. It says rename default branch. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So we'll just look for find by label text, rename default branch. Yep, and then we'll click on that. Click. Whoa. And when we do that, then it opens this up. And we'll look for this thing, which has a label, rename master 2. So find by label text, rename master 2. And we'll type in clear. I think that actually, let's find out how Cypress type. Clear input. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, select all backspace. Yeah, okay, let's just do clear, and then we can type main. Here we go. So select all, select all backspace main. Your branch will be main. and rename branch. And that is a button called rename branch. So find by role button with the name rename branch. And all of this is within a dialog. So maybe we should scope this to the details dialog. Wonder if I can't remember this syntax. Okay, dialog. Okay, so we got a couple of dialogues, but we're looking for one that shows that it's open. Why am I not able to see the whole thing? How do I know that this is open?
Maybe it's like a combination of the being focusable and
Yeah, well, so this one, it has a role of dialogue, ARIA modal true. That one as well, it also has a label. This one, yeah, focusable true. Yeah, element is not rendered. Okay, that's interesting. How do you determine that it's focusable from JavaScript perspective? I do not know.
I mean, if you could do
Oh, Sebastian's here. Hey there, Sebastian. Oh yeah, I could just use the ARIA label on the dialog. That's a good idea. So this,
I was about to say.
Is that what you're gonna say? Thank you. Yeah, so I'll just look for a dialog with the name rename default branch. That'll work. So let's do find by role dialog name rename, what is it? Default branch. Whoops. Default branch. And within, so now all this stuff will happen within there. That'll be better. Okay. And then we want to, actually we want that to happen outside. So this one will actually need to probably be find by role, because I need to find this thing, and it looks like we also have a dialog that has that same label. Role button, yeah. Find by role button name, and yeah, master. Okay, and then we're going to find the dialog, and within that, we're going to rename master2. We'll clear it out, type main, and then we'll click on rename branch. And I think that's all. That's all we'll have to do. So click that. We'll clear it out, main, click rename branch, saving, and there it is. And that's it. So I did the first one. So let me come over here. I think it's actually running right now. So maybe we'll want to put in some logic to skip any somehow. Suppose I could start the test by going to make a request to the API, but I don't want to do that. So we're just going to go here and manually take that one out. Okay, so now it's going to do this again. And let's just see if this can run by itself. I need to close that. Let me grab this. Sign in. Okay, so here we go. And we'll resume. Oh, that's interesting. I never did anything on this repo, apparently. So while I'm signed in, we'll just go to our settings here and we'll, yeah, we'll delete this repository. Can't remember why I made that, but now it's gone. So we don't need to worry about it. All right, let's try this again. And there's my code. Okay, come back over here. Resume. Interesting. Oh, I found it, but I didn't click it. Did I forget to say click? Dang it. That seemed to go pretty fast. There's an option in Cypress config to maintain cookies. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe I should invest in that. So there was this is what I found. Specific cookies. Is there a way to persist all of the cookies is the question. Okay, well, let me just see which cookies are set and then I'll have it persist those. Because yeah, I can see that this is already getting very old to have me move this and do that and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So let's just try this.
Like not quite so automated automation.
Yeah. I mean, it's still better than nothing, but it's not perfect. So yeah, there are a bunch of cookies in here that I will just come over here and wait, how do you do this? I guess I do this in the support, maybe. So we'll preserve. What if I want to preserve multiple? That's weird. So I could create a command to set the cookies before each test, but then you would be able to see my cookies, and I don't want you to be able to see my cookies. Not that I don't trust you all. I mean, of course, you're all upstanding citizens. It's those other people.
Yeah, you can't trust me. You can't. Especially with cookies.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, string, array, regex. Sweet. That's what I thought, but that they did not make that clear. But you know what I want? I'm just going to do a regex, and we'll just say preserve them all. Haha. Preserve all the things. Everything matches that. So that works. Yeah, and it did preserve it. It reran my tests, and it blew up because I landed here. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're just going to do something that you should never do in an actual test, but we'll do some logic. We'll say, then, let's see, we'll check the, oh shoot, I can't remember, window, it's, okay, let's find, I need to get the location href, Cypress, get location href. Yeah, I figured they had a location. Location host will not include, we want the path name. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So let's say sci, and actually we can do this down here then. Location, path name, then path name. I think that's what's going to happen. Pretty sure that's what will happen. And then we can say if path name includes login, then we're not logged in. And we'll do this stuff. And otherwise, we'll just continue. Yup, think that'll do it. We may never find out, possibly. Sweet. Haha, it worked. Oh, nice, Aaron. That this would also work. And then if I do it this way, then I can put these in individual tests, which would be nice. Should rename repo. Whoops. I think I got my brackets all mixed up. Swap. Nope. Swap. Yep. There we go. No, I messed it up. Where did I put stuff? Okay, it should log in. And then for each of these, there we go. No? Drat. I shouldn't have done all that. No, hold on. Oh, right there. There we've got another one of those. Okay, so then that's the close of the for, and then this is the close of the describe. I'm still missing something. Dang it. I messed it all up. All right, I need Prettier to tell me what I did wrong. It'll point to where I messed things up. The it is missing a function signature. It is missing a function. What? Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you. Oh, good. Okay, sweet. We're going to go here and it's going to try and find it. And it's going to be like, I can't find it because it's already main. So, yeah, okay. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to say, let's see. Sci find by, yeah, I want to be able to say if there is some text that says rename, what is this? Rename default branch main, then I'll just skip this one and it's over. Find by role button, name, rename default branch main. Or actually, you know what?
Is it like is there like a query one for Cypress?
There is. You say should not exist. Because normally that's when you would want to assert something doesn't exist. But I'm not testing, I'm automating. And so that's not quite going to be what I want, unfortunately. Gotcha. So actually what I think I'll do is we'll just say rename default branch. And then we'll get that button. And I can say if button text content. I think this gives me that like this jQuery-ish object. I can't remember. Here, actually, I think I can get what it gives me with sci. Oh, let's come back up. It'll get us to somewhere around here. Anyway, it'll be sci elements. No, I can't remember. Cypress sci. There we go. No. I can't remember. Here, maybe we can do this. Find by role. There we go. Button name, rename, default branch. There we go. Okay. It's undefined, rats. Oh, it's because I added something to the queue and it's not actually going to run it because the queue is done. So bummer. All right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that'll work. So button text content includes main. Then we're done. Otherwise, we'll do the rest of this stuff. Yep. Try that. Rats. I should have console logged that. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Console log the button. See what that thing is. Sebastian said, I don't know if you're still watching, Sebastian, but I thought this was funny, so I'm going to share it because it's hilarious. Hopefully it doesn't result in every branch being named after my session ID. Oh, that's funny. If I wanted to, so Harl or Harley, I'm not sure how to say your name. Wondering if I wanted to headlessly interact with website outside the context of testing, if I'd suggest Cypress or some other tool. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend Cypress necessarily for like regular scraping. I kind of like it and I just wanted to play around with it, but Puppeteer seems to be more well suited for like legit scraping and stuff. So, but yeah, you totally can run Cypress headlessly, as Aaron is explaining there too. Okay, let's see what happened. Includes undefined. Yeah, there it is. This jQuery function thing. And that's why it's not working. So I need to get the first element. Let's see. Let's store that. What? Dang it. Yeah, there we go. I think I'd say like first or something like that too. Yeah, there it is. First. So I can say first, and then that will give me the actual node. Okay. Really? For crying out loud. Try that. Nice. Sort of. Wait, what? What is it looking for now? Okay. I need more information. Okay, so interesting. It does not have any text content, apparently, which makes sense. I'm actually looking for the title. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. So if I say that get attribute title, then includes main. That's what I'm looking for. All right, this time it'll work. And we'll see it all green because it's like, oh, I'm done. Ta-da. Sweet. So now what happens I'm just going to get rid of that now. Now what happens? Oh, actually, I just saved it. So it's going to move on to the next one. And it's done. Sweet. So let's get rid of this console log nonsense. And I'm also going to get rid of the slice thing. And I think we might be done. Let's just see how far it goes. So the first one, it's I already did it. So it skipped that one already, actually. That was fast.
That's awesome.
Sure beats doing this myself. Nice. Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way faster than if I'd just done this myself. Sometimes automation is like, wow, I spent 3 hours automating that and it would have taken me like a half hour. This one, nope. I don't think I'm quite to the return yet, but we are close. And it's just fun to watch. Look at this. Going through all these. That's the beginner's guide to React. That just got renamed. That's fun.
That is super cool.
Yeah. Huh. I'll push this up and the default branch will be main. But maybe, yeah, that's it. It's going. Rock and roll. This is sick.
I'm totally going to use this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like just the joy factor of this like was like immediate return of value.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll have to find all of my repos that have a workflow for GitHub Actions that have the filters on the default branch being master instead of main. So there's only a handful of those. Yeah, Peter, I agree. I hope that I don't get blocked as well. That would be unfortunate. This could very, very possibly happen, but maybe not. I don't know. We are almost 25% done, maybe.
I feel like it would be a really easy like like customer service conversation where it's like I automated changing it from master to main.
Yeah, sorry. Or like go watch the live stream. You can see exactly what I was doing. Oh, Java helpers. Yeah, that was fun. That one should be archived actually. Oh well. And everything is going. It's crazy.
This is wacky to look at like how many like libraries and tools and other stuff you've written.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. So Harl, you can correct me how I'm saying your name, but I'm gonna say it's Harl. No, Harley. I'm gonna say Harley. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Asked if Cypress could handle pop-up windows like new tabs, so then I could just like open up a bunch of tabs and run it in parallel or something. No, Cypress can't handle that. So if the thing you're trying to do goes across tabs, then you can't use Cypress for that. But you can run tests in parallel. Yeah, it's Harley. Sweet. Yeah, you can run tests in parallel if you configure it right. So I potentially could get this to run in parallel, but heck, this is not all that bad. Yeah. Oh, sweet. KenzieDons.com just got renamed to that rename. So I'll have to figure out. Yeah, I wonder actually, I might have to update all of my Netlify stuff too, now that I think about it.
KenzieDons.com's Netlify was breaking anyways.
It always breaks on pull requests because you need environment variables that I don't expose for pull requests. So that's why that always breaks. I could fix it to like have the CI say, if this is a PR, don't even bother trying to build it, or like sidestep that or something like that. But I don't care enough because I'm redoing it all anyway.
Yeah, that's basically what it just keeps coming back around to.
Yeah. All right, we are over halfway through. Going back to old Angular stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that Cypress multiple tabs thing is like a security feature of Cypress.
Not of Cypress, but of the browser. That's why it's a limitation, because the browser won't allow, because Cypress runs your tests in the same context of your application, which is one of the reasons why it's so awesome, because it gives you a lot of power there. But because of that, one tab cannot control another tab. Like JavaScript from one tab can't control JavaScript in another, and that's why there's that limitation.
You can turn off the Chrome security.
Yeah, you might be able to do something like that. But I still, I don't know that they expose an API for you to do so, like control other tabs. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't looked too much into it. So people are wondering why I'm renaming to main. This is a like community-wide thing. Even the Git project is exploring changing the default. I've changed my default. What really kicked this off is the term master has slavery connotations that like in history. And so that's why so much of the community has moved off of using, master. And like in hardware, you have master and slave, like literally, for the hard drives and stuff like that. Oh, we found something. A repository that doesn't have any branches. But because I separated all these, it doesn't fail all the tests, just that one. That's nice. So I can look at that one by itself later.
Yeah, there used to be in more embedded programming, there used to be concepts like slave processes and master processes as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm cool with this community change, and I'm gonna support it with an hour or two of playing around with Cypress on an afternoon. So also I like main way better than master anyway. It just sounds better, and it's shorter, which is also nice. The reasoning. So Harley mentioned here that their company had main as the default branch for a long time. The reasoning was for security. So here's a security 101. Security by obscurity is not a thing. So that's funny. Yeah, the new terminology for a process that controls another process. I feel like there's already like people have suggested stuff like that, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I can't remember.
They generally, it's now like parent process and child process.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's right. Yeah. All right, we are almost to the bottom.
This is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got a lot more. I could keep going with even things that are old. Maybe I will. Why not? Yeah. That was so easy.
Why not?
So let's take a look at this one. Scope macro branches. Here, let me see. I did publish it, but I guess I never pushed it to GitHub. That's interesting. Yeah, so I think it was just a shortcut for Babel plugin console. So if we look at the unpackage page for this, it literally is just a re-export. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, so I don't need that repo. We'll just delete it. Oh, well, if you're really all that concerned, thank you, GitHub. I heard some article was published or whatever that said that they developed the technology to determine what keys you're pressing by the sound that they make, like some machine learning thing or whatever. I'm sorry. I know machines are smart, but I would be very surprised if it could figure out what keys I'm pressing as I'm typing my ridiculously long passwords at a very fast pace. I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating the power of computers, but yeah.
Yeah. See, there's so many different keyboards. Like the mechanical keyboards have like so many different variations of like height to the actual switches. Like it is insane to imagine. Like I guess they could feed like millions and millions and millions of examples into the ML models, but
Yeah. I'm pretty okay with live streaming this stuff anyway. Cool. So now we're doing all the older stuff. I don't think I'll have anything left that has a branch that's not main,
awesome.
except for archived things. So that's kind of neat.
That's super awesome.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably, I'm pretty sure that like a lot of my contributing MD files reference master and stuff. So there's still a lot of work to do on that end. Yeah, I don't know how to automate that in an easy way. I'm sure it's possible. Like you could use the GitHub API for that. But boy, that would not be fun. I don't want to do that. This was fun. I don't want to do not fun things. So, okay. Oh, look, I'm getting emails that CI failed for Travis. Nice. Yeah. All right. We'll just ignore that. Dependabot. We've got a bunch of Dependabot stuff.
All right. Well, I'm heading out, Kent. This was super tight. I will definitely try it out if you push it up. So.
Yeah, I'll push it up pretty soon. That's fun. Thanks for hanging out, dude. See ya. Okay. And we're almost there. Oh, I missed this. Oh, we're not almost there. There's a lot left. Let me see what this is all about. Egghead ESLint concepts. Yeah, I think I probably was going to make an ESLint workshop or whatever for Egghead and never did. That's probably what that is. Yeah, we'll just delete this. We don't need that. Got a couple of these. Mocha versus Ava. I guess I never made that a thing either. And this one, math functions. Okay, we're getting pretty close. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Thanks, Philip, for sharing new tabs and Cypress sort of stuff that you can do. It's cool. Almost there. Sweet. To-do flux. I guess I never did that. So that's, and the Zopfli CLI. I sort of remember doing something like that. To-do flux. I think I spelled that wrong. There we go. Here we go. Let's see, what else did we see break? Can I minimize that? Apparently not. Oh, yes, you can. And let's come up here to the top. See if I missed any. Yeah, I got that one. And make me move. Oh, what was that? I can't remember. I can't remember what this project idea was, but I never pushed anything to it apparently. And math functions I did in Mocha versus Ava. Cool. Well, that's awesome. All done. Sweet. So yeah, now it's just a matter of getting all of the things updated from when it says master. It should say main. And there are a couple in particular that I know of that I'm going to need to do this too, but that will all be manual. It won't be interesting at all. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is yeah, I'll just move this to the trash, I guess. Yeah, create these files using, and then it was page what was it? I've got it in my terminal here. Just want to share this so folks can use it if they want to. Username, repos, page, whatever. Or make this more useful, I guess. Okay, then you can get that. write the relevant repos to repos JSON. Okay. And actually, I'm thinking we'll switch this to HTML. Oops. I forgot what it was, HTML. URL, there we go. Okay, so then that'll just be all the repos. And then over here, it'll be the repo/branches. That'll be better. That way it doesn't have my username in it. So it's maybe more useful. This file has to be there or Cypress will create it. It's kind of weird. And we'll just clean this up a little bit. Yeah, this also has to be here. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's, oh, right. Yes. Init. Here, let's do a README. Rename GitHub default branches from master to main. Okay, let's find somebody who wrote a blog post about this. Why rename GitHub branch from master to main? Sure, they explained it. Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't want to have to explain to people why I'm doing this. Okay, so this is a Cypress test that allows you to quickly rename all your GitHub repository branches to default branches to main. Yeah, from master to main. You simply need to create a repos JSON file. Here, let's just do this. Steps. 1, clone this repo. 2, npm install. 3, create, there, let's rename this. Create repos JSON or file. There we go. Create repos JSON file. C create repos file JSON. Okay, and then run npm run sci. I think that's what I called it. Yep. And then 5 run the test rename login the first with your credentials and then press resume. Watch it all run. Woo! Watch the live stream of this being built here. I'm guessing this is it, because I just copied that. Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. And whoops, I forgot to create. There we go. Nice. Start it. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, cool. That was a fun time. Now it's kind of the boring part. I know at least KCD. Here, actually, I want to find Netlify. Look at the bookshelf. No, that one's already master. We'll look at Kent C. Dodds and see what happens on this if I try to trigger a deploy. I think it'll probably be okay because I think GitHub automatically will redirect. That's part of the features that they built, was to add that functionality, but we will see if that is what they do. It's a big cache, huh? Yeah, lots of photos and stuff. Yeah, that was a bad idea. We should probably put those photos somewhere else. Photos are not source code, but they are in my site. I'm going to rethink that when I rewrite the whole thing in Remix. Got to figure out a better way to do this. Okay, failed during stage, preparing repo, master does not exist. Well, there you have it. So all of my Netlify stuff needs to be updated. Oh, I sure hope I don't show any like important data in here, because I don't think that they sanitize this view. Nope, they don't. They do clip off some stuff though, so that's nice. But yeah, we got to change from master, edit settings from master to main, and save that. And then we'll come over to deploys and try that again. So there's one thing for sure. But then also KCD, oh yeah, I can't remember if the Discord bot was already, yeah, it was renamed. So yeah, if I, okay, got it. Yeah, I got it. Actually, I don't got it. I should have looked at that. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update all those too. Yeah. KCD scripts also. There we go. Okay, got it. Let's copy this first. Git branch m master main fetch origin branch u. Okay, whatever. Let's come over here and we'll cd to, actually we'll go to my code directory. I'm gonna bring it over here. And we'll grab all these. cd into this. And rats. Git fetch. Okay. Git fetch origin and git branch u origin main. Let's just see what happens when I do that. It's doing stuff, so that's nice. Get all my local stuff updated. Yeah, man, it's all getting updated. That's cool. So that's one thing. But then if I look at the workflow deploy file here, master, got to rename that. Anytime it says master, it's got to be main. And this is what I need to fix for everything. Main, master, this should be main. renamed to main. Commit that. But most of these are going to be the validate thing here. And this one is master, but it needs to be main. And this, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And then this one. Chore renamed master to main. Luckily, I don't have too many that are like this because I've only been using GitHub Actions for a little while. And I only use it for my open source stuff. So why is this complaining? What happened? Oh, yeah, because that's garbage. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's running. That's nice. Anyway, I've got to get all those updated. I think generator KCD OSS was already on. Oh, except for the main thing. So let's do workflows. I'll double check that one. So the template I think was already on main. Yeah, no master here, but this one was master. So we've got to take a look at this. Go to main. And main and main. Chore, rename from master to main. Yeah, and then actually the contributing MD file in lots of repos will also reference master right here. And in a couple places it does this. So this is going to take a little while to get all this stuff updated, but it's the sort of thing that it doesn't matter until you notice, and then you can fix it really quickly. Yeah, this is like a almost copy paste thing that I can do. Yeah, so I think that's all that I'm gonna need to update. Well, there might be one other file that I'll need to update. Rename master to main. I think in the maintaining. Oh, but this is just in the template. So this is going to already say, yeah, we already renamed this to workflow and master. Nope, main. Yeah, lands into main. Yeah. So on some of the older things, that'll need to be switched as well. Anyway, so that's fun. Looks like this is building okay. So I've got Netlify and a couple of the workflow files for GitHub Actions. And yeah, and then some markdown contributing stuff. It's not a big deal. It's fine. And it was fun to automate that. So thanks for hanging out with me and whatever. Hopefully that was interesting at least. And I hope you all have a rock solid, awesome day. I'm going to wrap this up and we'll see. Oh, I just noticed there's a bunch of chats in the chat over here and I'm not paying attention to any of that. Looks like I missed them a while back. So anyway, yeah, have a good time. We'll see you in the future. And I'm going to stop recording. Stop. Hey, look, it finished.